Welcome back to Eclipse Luna. So this is the look that I'm doing today. I had a lot of fun filming it. I hope you guys really like it. The star of the show is Pixie Dust by Makeup Geek. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. And if you want to see how I did this look, then please keep on watching. Let's get started. As you can tell, I already did half of my face as far as the eyes and the foundation. So we're going to move on to the next eye so we can make this a little quicker. So first step, you always want to prime your eyelids, which I already did. I'm using the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. And then next, we're going to go ahead and apply a skin tone eyeshadow underneath the brow. I'm going to be using the Lorac Pro Buff color. Run right here. And I'm just going to be using a flat shader brush. So the reason why I like to do this is because, step first, is because it helps that the eyeshadow, once we start blending, that the eyeshadow won't go up higher than that point. Also applying this eyeshadow right a little bit where your brow bone is at, it will help the other colors blend easier. Okay, after we're done with that, we're going to go ahead and move in with our transition color, which I'm going to use same from the Lorac Pro palette. I'm using light brown. It's the second one right next to it. This one right here. I'm going to use my Morphe M200 blending brush, just going into that crease and just blending it out. Okay, next step we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to take, I'm using the Morphe M433. It's comparable to the MAC 217. We're going to go in with Max Envy. It's a deep green black color. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start on the outer corner, the outer V, by just smoking it. And it's okay if it's messy because we're going to sharpen it up at the end, so don't worry about it. Now a trick I would give you guys is when you're doing a smoky eye, try to relax your hand and let the brush do the work for you. Don't try to push your hands. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and going back into that Lorac Pro palette, and we're going to use the eyeshadow, this blue eyeshadow called Navy. Same brush. Now we're going to just move in a little closer to your inner corner. Start just swirling around windshield wiper movements just to blend all these colors out. And I know it looks really crazy right now, but it's going to end up coming out just the way you want it. Okay? Next, we're going to go in with a blending brush. I'm going to be using the Morphe M200 again, the same brush that we used for the light brown. Now we're going to go in with the plum color, which is from the Lorac Pro as well. And I'm going to use that right where that outer color, I'm going to put that right where the outer corner was at, just to help it blend. And just start slowly moving your brush upwards, so it's going to help it blend seamlessly onto your brow bone. Don't add any more product onto the brush. Start moving your brush towards your brow bone, you want to start using a very light hand. It's going to help it blend even better. Now we're going to go back in one more time with that first color that we used, which is Envy by Makeup Geek, just to intensify that outer corner so we don't lose that green. Okay. Oh, now my exciting part. This is the star of the show right now, and it is Makeup Geek's Pixie Dust. This is the reason why I did this whole look, is because I've been wanting to use this eyeshadow for quite some time, and I just felt I needed to be creative right now. So this is what I came up with, and I'm pretty obsessed with this color. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Sedona Lace. It's just a precision brush, and going in with that color and just concentrating it on your tear duct and then moving it upwards and then moving it down. So you want to intensify that middle color and then start moving up and connecting it to the other colors. Okay, and then we're going to go back in with that blending brush, any blending brush, and just kind of wiggle right in there so it just all blends. And then the light little, what I like to do is just go over the edge just one more time, just get it blended as much as I can. If you feel like you ever lose any of the color in certain areas, you can always just go back in, just dab lightly onto the eyeshadow and put it right where you want it, and then blend it out nicely, and then you won't lose any of the color. Okay, so the next thing we're going to go ahead and do is to finish the bottom. I'm going to go in with, oh yeah, okay, Wet and Wild. It's the Mega Liner. It's a liquid liner, and it dries matte, which is kind of cool because most eyeliners kind of dry wet looking. So I'm kind of obsessed with this one. It's like $3. So go ahead and start in the middle. Draw a line from the inner corner to the outer corner. Reload your little brush. Easy trick if you ever want to sharpen up that light or fix anything is just use one of your face wipes. Just use it and just wipe it away using your nail, or if you want to you can even use a brush, but I just literally like to clean it up because I haven't done my concealer. So just clean that up as much as you want. Since I've had fallout because these eyeshadows were a little messy, but that's okay because you can always apply your concealer. Okay, so next we're going to go ahead, I'm using my Pro Concealer by LA Girl. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques sponge. Start blending that out. I also have a full length of this video on applying concealer. There will be a link in the description box. And again, I'm moving this up towards my temple just to give an illusion of that lifted eye. Alright, so once we're done with that, we are going to go in now back with that Lorac Pro Navy color. And using just a small brush, whatever brush you have, and we're going to line underneath the eyelash. Now you can skip this step, but I kind of want to take a step further. I'm using the Urban Decay 24/7 in Clash. You can either use black, brown, any color, but I decided to use an aqua blue. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and apply mascara to your top and your bottom lashes. And once you're done with that, we're going to apply lashes as well. I'm going to go ahead and powder underneath my concealer. And I'm using the shade Light by Kat Von D, and it's the banana color. I'm using a Real Techniques contour brush. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead in with a blush brush, and I'm going to use the Shadowplay to contour my face. Going back in with my foundation brush just to blend it out a little bit. So I'm going to move on to my favorite part, and I'm going to do blush and highlight, and I'm going to be using my Becca Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm so excited. I'm going to use this Blush Copper, yes, and apply that a little bit on my apples of my cheeks. I'm using just a blush brush. Just lightly dabbing this because they're very pigmented. Okay guys, so to apply my highlighter, I'm going to be using my MAC 224 brush, and I'm going to be mixing both Champagne Pop and Pearl. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply just Champagne Pop above my lip on my Cupid's bow. And underneath my lip. Just a little bit. Alright. Since my eyes are pretty dramatic, I'm going to go ahead and keep the lips very simple. I'm going to be using both my, it's called, from Pop, it's Party Pop. It's a crayon, and then on top of that I'm using my NYX Butter Gloss in Eclair. And before I did this, I went ahead and moisturized my lips with just using a chapstick. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. This was really fun for me on this side. So please stay tuned for the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Bye!